I believe we need a stand-in board member for John Allen. Do we have a board member who's willing to read the announcements?
Yes.
I'm so sorry.
Can you all hear me in there?
Yes.
All right, here goes. Welcome to First Parish in Waltham. We're glad you are here. Whoever you are, wherever you are on life's journey, you are welcome here. I'm John Allen. I'm a 79-year-old male with a white beard, headphones, and a hat someone gave me at a bicycle industry expo, not my usual helmet. So here are this week's announcements. We try to make our service as accessible as possible with hearing helpers and large print versions of service materials available from our ushers. Our weekly newsletter is available on our website, and paper copies are at the entrances to the building. To receive an emailed copy each week, please speak to a greeter or usher. Interested in donating flowers for a Sunday service? The sign-up is in the newsletter. Pastoral care is available to everyone, newcomers, members, and visitors alike. Please reach out for any assistance. Inclement weather plan. Sunday services may be canceled or held on Zoom. Updates will be posted by 7 p.m. on Facebook, along with a special announcement via email. Other church activities that day will be canceled or rescheduled. For non-church events, contact the organizer. Secret Valentine is today. Join us for a pizza lunch after the service in Whitcomb Hall. Don't miss the fun and treats. The Waltham Clothing Exchange reopens for its spring season on Tuesday, February 10th, from 10 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Stop by and see what's new, or old. Game night will be held on Friday the 13th of February. Good luck to everyone in the games from 6 o'clock to 9:30 p.m. in Whitcomb Hall. Contact Plum Kennard for questions. First Parish Book Club will meet on Thursday, February 19th at 12:30 p.m. in the Harrington Room and on Zoom to discuss The Unlikely Pilgrimage of Harold Fry by Rachel Joyce. More in the newsletter. For Zoom details, please contact Kayla in the office. She will coordinate with Martha Gallagher. Thank you to everyone who provided nibbles for coffee hour this week. Next week, we invite those whose last names begin with the letters I through R to consider bringing something to share. As a reminder, after coffee hour, please exit by the office door. This is the end of today's announcements. Please check that you have silenced your phone and other communication devices. And now, please turn around and wave to the lovely people, I never considered myself one, who are joining us via Zoom. Our video camera is just at the back, where Dan DeHano is. Thank you. Over the door.
Hi, everybody. My name is Bea Fortin. I'm a white woman in my 60s. I'm wearing my Valentine colors of purple and red. This morning, we are so lucky to have my friend Anne Goodwin lead today's service. Anne is a longtime activist, a folk singer who's been performing in the area for a long time. She's trained in the work that Reconnects with Joanna Macy, which is how I met her. And she's going to bring us a service filled with singing today. This morning's opening words come from Kathy Ryan Starr. Welcome to this place of peace. May we find some moments of quiet contemplation. Welcome to this place of celebration. May our hearts soar with gratitude for the gift of life. Welcome to this place of love. May we gently hold all that is broken here. Welcome to this place of inquiry. Here may we be challenged to open our minds and hearts ever wider. Come into this place of community. May we together draw the circle of love and justice ever wider. Welcome to this sacred place. Welcome. Let us worship, celebrate, grieve, and love together. So it's time for our chalice lighting, but a true confession, some of you were here when I said, we don't have a board member, we need a board member. But it turned out we had a board member. Well, likewise, I went over, said, we need a chalice lighting. And Eli and Aaron volunteered. Thank you so much. But then Elizabeth and Kona appeared and they had agreed. Is it Jonah? Yona. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness, I'm so glad you corrected me. So Elizabeth and Yona will light our chalice today. It's over here and the words are over here as well. And you can use the mic. I don't know where I got Kona.
All right. We light this chalice for the quiet truths we carry and for the futures we're brave enough to write. There we go.
Yeah, I wasn't hearing you.
In this circle, we honor the courage it takes to live openly, the softness that sustains us, and the joy and power that grow when we gather. As the chalice glows, may we feel steadiness rise in us. May we trust that our becoming, messy, radiant, unfolding, wholly belongs to us.
Thank you so much. And now we'll welcome Anne up to lead us in our first song.
Good morning. My name is Anne Goodwin. I am a silver-haired white woman, and I have glasses. There is a group in Minnesota right now called Singing Resistance. This is a collective of songwriters and song leaders that have been creating new songs for the purposes of the resistance in the streets of Minneapolis. Larger and larger groups have been gathering each week to learn these songs at the Westminster Presbyterian Church, which is a big cathedral-like, beautiful old church. And then they take the songs to the streets. I think I might have two. Should I turn off this? Yes. I have two mics on. There we go. All right. So they'll learn a song together. They'll learn it even in harmony. The leaders load up on the back of a flatbed truck with a sound system, and then they go into the streets. There were a few hundred the first week, 600 the second, and 2,000 as of February 1st. One of their leaders described the work as follows: "We sing not only for the world we want to create, but to create that world right here and now. Singing with others offers us a path to feel our grief, fear, connection, and power. The embodied experience of singing offers us healing and supports our nervous systems and spirits." So I will be sharing some songs written by Singing Resistance this morning, both as hymns and then within the sermon. I'm going to teach them a cappella, just as if we were going to go out and sing them in the streets. They are short and easy to learn. And you also have an insert with the words if you like the support of the written. The folks on Zoom, you have the wonderful opportunity to sing however you wish in the privacy of your own home.
I'll share lyrics.
And we'll share the lyrics. So our first song is "We Are Here" by Serena Partridge. So I'll sing a line, and you're invited to repeat it, and you can remain seated. We are here. We are here with our voices, and our love for each other will carry us through. And our love for each other will carry us through. Yes, our love for each other will carry us through. Yes, our love for each other will carry us through. And that's the song. So we'll put in different words for the verses, and maybe I'll take some ideas for verses. Feel free to throw in a harmony or an echo or whatever moves you to bring the song to life. So we are here with our voices. We are here with our voices, and our love for each other will carry us through. Yes, our love for each other will carry us through. Our courage, we are here with our courage, and our love for each other will carry us through. Yes, will carry us through. We are here with our hope, with our hope, with our hope, and our love for each other will carry us through. Yes, our love for each other will carry us through. What else are we here with? With our compassion. We are here with compassion. We are here with compassion, and our love for each other will carry us through, carry us through. Yes, our love for each other will carry us through. Any other verses? Freedom. We are here with our freedom, and our love for each other will carry us through. Yes, our love for each other will carry us through. One more verse. Family. Beautiful. We are here with our family, and our love for each other will carry us through. Yes, our love for each other will carry us through. Sing yes, our love one more time. Yes, our love for each other will carry us through.
As Unitarian Universalists, we hold our relationships at the center of our faith tradition. Because of this, how we are together is what is most sacred. Each week, we affirm our covenant to one another by reciting it in unison. Visitors and guests, you are welcome to join in with us. The words are written in your order of service, and it begins with the word love. Love is the spirit of this church, and service its law. This is our great covenant, to dwell together in peace, to seek the truth in love, and to help one another. Dan, I think I'm going to tell the tale from right here. I know I told you handheld, but... Okay, another true confession. I made up today's wisdom tale. It's not the one in your order of service. We had a little communication problem. I believe we'll hear that one later this month because it fits with our theme of the month, which is resilience. So the choir, some of you will remember, a few years ago sang a song called Resilience. And when I hear that word in my head, I always hear it as resilience. Should we do a round just for fun? We'll do it at the end. So, another true confession. The story that I'm about to tell you is about me. And it's about one of my favorite topics, which, in addition to me, is singing. And not just singing because it sounds pretty or singing on the radio that we hear on the radio, but singing the way it feels in our bodies as a source of resilience. In fact, when I hear that resilience, I feel it in my body, and then I follow it by 3 bounces. So this is how I do it. Resilience, bounce, bounce, bounce. So you're all welcome to stand up and try it, or you may prefer to bounce in your chair. But anyone who wants to come on up, stand up, because this is a very embodied story. So when I think of resilience, I also think, how does it feel in the body? And I think about the martial arts. You know how they're very, I'll keep my mouth near here, but over here I'll show my body. You know how they're very, like, a little bit bouncy, right? They don't stand rigid. They're bouncy. And so if you're kind of bouncy like that, and someone comes and tries to push you over, you don't really, you stay. But if you're like this and someone tries to push you over, you fall over. So this is a way to feel resilience in our bodies. Hopefully no one will try to push us over. But there's a way that we can feel like we're being pushed, right? In our lives, like we feel overwhelmed. There's too much stimulation coming from all around us. Anybody ever feel that way? And sometimes there's too much stimulation coming from inside us. Does anybody ever feel that way? So this resilience that we feel, this bounciness, is a way to not get pushed over by all those things. And another way to feel it in our body is by, and this is what it has to do with singing. Oh, I see some bouncing in the back. Fantastic. Bounce away. All you want. Yes. Yes. Bounce, bounce. And when you sing resilience, bounce, 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 you have the bouncing, which is a source of resilience, so you don't get pushed over. But you also have this resonance, and maybe you could put your hand somewhere on your body, your chest, or the sides of your ribs, or even your back sometimes. And when we say resilience in that really wonderful way, see if you can feel it vibrate in your body. So ready? Here we go. Resilience. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Oh, you're so good at this. Did anybody feel it in their body, that vibrating? Yeah. So that vibrating is a really good source of resilience. So one thing that humans do, are we all humans? Yes. Sometimes we wish we weren't. And as humans, we're creatures. Love the sound effects. And as human creatures, sometimes when we're overwhelmed, we have things we do that aren't so helpful. Sometimes we freeze like this, every muscle rigid, barely breathing. We're just so overwhelmed. And when I get like this, I try to remember resilience, bounce, bounce, bounce. And then I kind of feel less frozen, right? I feel more able to respond to all these things that I'm to respond to. And then another one that I often do, which you might relate to, is what we call flop, where you just kind of, you just flop. You're like, I give up. It's too much. I can't do anything. Why bother? But then I try to remember that resilience, bounce, bounce, bounce. So we got the bounce and we got the vibration. And then another one we sometimes do is called fleeing, which is one of my favorites. It's kind of like, oh, get away, get away. I'm just going to get away. I want to get away from everything. Just go away. Leave me alone. Anybody ever feel like that? Okay. But sometimes, I mean, it's good to get away from things that aren't good for us, but sometimes there are things we have to deal with, even if they make us really uncomfortable. So when I'm in this get away, get away, get away, then I remember my resilience, bounce, bounce, bounce. And then I'm thinking, oh, okay, I can make some choices here. I have more choice when I feel it in my body, right? I feel like okay, here's something I really do have to do, and I feel more able to do it, but maybe here's something that I don't really have to do. That I thought I did, but maybe I really don't. So it gives us more choice, this resilience, bounce, bounce, bounce. So there's one more thing. For those of us who follow the words that start with F, we've done freeze, we've done flee, get away, and we've done flop. There's also fight, and what's the one I'm forgetting? Oh, fawning, which is, Anne, can you come over here for a minute? I'm going to demonstrate. Fawning is, please like me, please like me, please like me. Oh, if you don't like me, I'm going to die, please like me. Anybody ever feel that way sometimes? So the next time you feel either please like me, which is fawn, or which is fight, remember you can find your resilience. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Ooh, that sounded like some nice vibrations, right? And so the last thing to think about is that when you're resonating these sounds, and maybe we could all just do a little humming for a minute. Feel where you can feel it on your body. It feels pretty good. But does it feel better to vibrate like that around other people who are also vibrating like that? I think it does. And I think it gives me more resilience. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Which is why our friend Anne is here to tell us all about singing with other people and how it's such a good source of, last time, resilience. Bounce, bounce, bounce.
All right. Thank you, Bea. So our second song also comes from the collective Singing Resistance, written by Heidi Wilson, who originally wrote this song as a high school student when there was a tragic death in her community. So she sang this song, she wrote this song to sing in community at that time. And it's been used on the streets of Minneapolis, where a crowd of people sang this song toward a neighborhood where people were sheltering from ICE, afraid to come out of their homes. And they sang it to themselves as well. And here's how it goes. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, my dear ones, my dear ones, here comes the dawn, here comes the dawn. Let's just do the whole thing. We'll do it together and we'll think about different people to sing it to. And let's pitch it up a little higher. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. My dear ones, here comes the dawn. Hold on. Hold on. My beloved community here. Hold on, hold on, my dear ones, here comes those sheltering from ice. Hold on, hold on, my dear ones, here comes the people of Los Angeles. Hold on, our song is radiating out. Hold on, my dear ones, here comes to Washington, D.C. Hold on, hold on, my dear ones, here comes the dawn. To Portland, Oregon. Hold on, hold on, my dear ones, here comes. One more time. Hold on, my dear ones, here comes the dawn.
Where's the microphone? Thank you, Emma.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I'm Plum Kennard, she, hers, white 76. Can't believe I got this far, but I'm grateful for that and all of you. I'm so happy to be here. So now is when we do joys and concerns. We gather here in love, and we want you, if you want, to come up and tell us what your joy or concern is and light a candle so we can hold you in our hearts. And if you want to put something on the chat, I'll read it afterwards. Would anyone like to come up? I will put this back here.
I invite you now to join me in a prayer of thanks. The wheel of the year now turns toward the spring equinox. The days tip toward longer hours of light, and the sun has changed its angle in the sky. By the end of the month, we will have a full hour more of light per day. We give thanks for the growing light, for this time of things waiting to be born. We offer our gratitude to the web of life that holds us all. We are in a great flow of giving and receiving. We are not alone here. We are grateful for the many people who support us and whom we support in turn. We thank the stranger who helped us, the friend who reached out, the family member who was there when we needed them, the courageous person we saw in a news story. We are not alone here. We also thank the more than human beings, the animals that are part of the web that supports us, of course, our beloved pets, and the wild animals in our environment, and the animals that give their lives for our food and clothing. We are not alone. We thank the plants that nourish us, that give us medicines and surround us with beauty, even in the stark winter landscape. May our gratitude serve as a steady ground and a source of resilience for us in our lives. May gratitude remind us that we have enough and we are enough. May our gratitude be a touchstone in these times of uncertainty, in these times of change. Let's observe a minute of silence together.
It is time for our invitation to generosity. Because we have moved from the sanctuary into this smaller space, the ushers will not be passing among us with their offering plates. Instead, we invite you to reflect on Emma's beautiful music and to place contributions in our blue vase. Can somebody hold that up just so we... So anytime during or after the service, if you have something to spare, please put it in there. Today's words come from Joe Von Rue. In our world, many voices are silenced. Many truths remain unspoken because the speaker fears rejection, judgment, or worse. Our financial offerings today help sustain this congregation as a place where all voices can be heard, where truth can be spoken without fear, where vulnerability is met with compassion. We give in gratitude for this beloved community and with hope for a world where more voices can speak their truth.
Now, somehow the time has gone on, and it's 20 after 11 already. So rather than read you my sermon, which would make us go late, I will tell you a little bit about, we'll sing another song. So I have been so moved by the resistance in Minneapolis and thought about what are the tools of resilience that these ordinary people are drawing from. They're not extraordinary people, they're everyday people. And I think that 3 of them are living in community, like acting like you're part of a community, leading with love, and coming from active hope. I'm going to quote a couple of the people. So I just got kind of immersed in social media feeds with people in Minneapolis speaking their own words about what was happening, which are so much better than any words I could come up with. So there's a writer named Nathan Ramos Park who said this: "If violence can be scaled up, then love can also be scaled up. Then community can also be scaled up. If they can scale up fear on a global level, we can scale up support on a global level. What we are seeing in the Twin Cities is this scaling up of love. It's a scaling up of connection. It's decentralized because everyone is operating from a place of care for the other people around them. When everyone acts to care for each other and to see each other, when we treat all life as valuable, when these oppressive organizations like ICE can't prevail, they just can't. It might seem scary to hear that there are 3,000 ICE agents in the Twin Cities, and there still are, but there are 3.7 million people that live in the metro area, and when 3.7 million people care about each other, that's what we're seeing right now. And it makes me so proud because adopting this care mentality is happening. That hope, that feeling of standing up to things that are not right, that feeling is catching fire. The singing resistance extends themselves even to the ICE agents. They're hoping to encourage them to defect, which is a tactic has been used in anti-authoritarian movements before, like the Aptar movement in Serbia. And they have a special joyful song that they have gathered to sing under the windows of the hotels where the ICE agents are staying. One woman who was interviewed on the street said, "They're hoping to call their lost siblings back, letting them know that if they're willing to defect, the people will welcome them back to beloved community." So here's the song that they sing for them. It goes, "It's okay to change your mind. Show us your courage. Leave this all behind. It's okay to change your mind, and you can join us here anytime." Let's stand up. It's okay to change your mind. Show us your courage. Leave this all behind. It's okay to change your mind, and you can join us Join us here anytime with harmony. It's okay to change your mind. Show us your courage. Leave this all behind. It's okay to change your mind, and you can join us here anytime. And you can join us here anytime. Isn't that great? So I will lead our closing song, which is "We Were Made for These Times" by Serena Partridge. And this wasn't written for the actions in Minneapolis, but it's so apt. And this is my hope. I'll sing the whole thing and then we can line by line. It's got a few more words. Is it up there? Yeah, I can get it. It'd be great. Okay. I'm hoping with my whole heart that we were made for these times, that we have everything we need, that we will grow into the shoes that will rise to meet this road. We were made for these times. That's the song. So, line by line. I'm hoping with my whole heart, I'm hoping with my whole heart that we were made for these times. You're doing great. Let's keep going. That we have everything we need, that we will grow into the shoes that will rise to meet this road. We were made for these times. I'm hoping with my whole heart that we were made for these times, that we have everything we need, that we will grow into the shoes that will rise to meet this road. We were made for these times. One more time. I'm hoping with my whole heart that we were made for these times, that we have everything we need, that we will grow into the shoes that will rise to meet this road. We were made for these times. We were made for these times. We were made for these times.
The words of her chalice extinguishing are by Craig Rowland. As we extinguish this flame, may we carry its warmth into the world, not as a memory, but as a promise. A promise that you deserve a place where your voice matters, where your laughter is treasured and your silence is honored. You deserve a circle that sees your scars and your strength, your doubts and your radiance, and holds them all with care. Let us be that circle for one another, a community of fierce welcome, wild grace, and radical hope. Go knowing you belong here, you always have.
much, everyone, for coming. Thank you, Anne Goodwin, for being our worship leader today. And is coffee hour in here or in Whitcomb Hall? Okay, so you want to exit through there, follow the crowds. We'd love to have you stay for some refreshments. Oh, and there's a party, and there's pizza, and there's Valentine's, and all kinds of things. So please stay.